Just told you guys, PPR is a viral disease of goats, which if it comes to your farm, it could be devastating. Signs of PPR include nasal discharge, diarrhea, runny nose, weakness, heavy breathing, and so many other things, but the major ones are diarrhea, nasal discharge, muco on the eyes, heavy breathing, and weakness. Once you notice these kind of things in your goats, then that is the moment you should know that PPR has come into your farm. Now, these goats you are seeing are goats which I bought some weeks ago. I bought them from the market, which means I did not know the history of their health, where they are coming from, or the place they were got from. Now, the thing about this PPR is that once it comes to your farm, the signs are always there. It is now your own job to, try to notice these signs and treat them accordingly. PPR is a very devastating disease if it comes to your farm. Now, these goats, like I said, I got them some weeks ago, and they have been in quarantine in this room for some weeks now. Now, some of these goats you are seeing here, they showed signs of PPR. Now, the major solution to PPR is vaccinate. You vaccinate against PPR, but it's a situation whereby you buy a goat and you don't know if it was vaccinated or not, and it starts showing signs of PPR. You can manage PPR in your farm. You can treat it, but this information is not something you can get, anywhere. Because if you go to the internet, from my own researches, if you go to the internet, they will just list all sorts of antibiotics for you, which may not work. So these are the kind of antibiotics which you use. Now, the job of these antibiotics is that they prevent secondary infections which will arise from that PPR, pes de petite ruminant. These antibiotics will prevent those secondary infections. Now, these antibiotics are not the normal antibiotics we all use in livestock farming, but they are normal antibiotics which we all use in livestock farming, but you have to, but not everyone knows it. So that's why I'm making this video, to help anybody who is having those issues in his or her farm. If you start treating very early, these antibiotics has a chance of preventing that PPR from affecting all your goats, even though it's not always 100% assured, but you will have many goats remaining at your farm once the PPR is gone. Unlike if you don't treat, you are bound to lose everything. Now, the first injection, the first antibiotics I used, they are like, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I used 6 different medications to treat some of these goats which showed signs of PPR when I bought them. Now, this medication, you have to repeat it for like 4 days. You have to repeat it for 4 days, even though you can do 3 days, but 4 days is what I recommend. Now, what are those antibiotics? The first antibiotics you have to use is the dexamethasone. I don't know if you guys can see it, but dexamethasone is the first one you use in the right dosage. For the goats, I use 2 ml. The second antibiotics which you have to use is gentamicin. Gentamicin is very, very important. The third one is amoxicillin. It comes in liquid form, so you have to put it in water in the right dosage. Now, the other ones you can use too is the sulfodine, sulfodimidine. This is also an antibiotics which you should use in the right dosage. This antibiotics is mostly for negative gram bacterial infection, negative gram. Now, apart from the sulfur, the next one you have to use is Thylacine. Thylacine is mostly for respiratory problems, which are mostly positive gram infections. Now, as usual, you have to use your multivitamins, which will help to, make them to have appetite to eat and to not be weak. So this is how you will be able to treat PPR at your farm. In most cases, I won't assure you that all your animals will be, recover. Some might die, but this will help you, cut down the losses you will experience if you don't treat them. So that's it on this video. Ask your questions in the comment section. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let's keep growing this channel. It belongs to I and you. As far as you're a livestock lover, you're a livestock person, this channel belongs to all of us. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.